In this video, I'm going to share 3 of my favorite Northeast Columbia neighborhoods. We'll talk about location, schools, HOA amenities, cost, and inclusions, and I'll tell you why I think you should consider one of these neighborhoods if you're looking between 300,000 and 600,000. The first neighborhood we're going to look at is Lake Carolina. It's one of the largest neighborhoods in Columbia. It's located just north of Columbia. They call it the Northeast Side. It's over 1,800 acres, multiple like mini neighborhoods within this large neighborhood. Lots of amenities. We've got ponds, fishing, walking, sidewalks, playgrounds, pools, tennis courts, all kinds of options, and there's even schools within this neighborhood. It's so large. It's located right outside of Columbia, 20 to 30 minutes depending on how fast you drive in traffic. But I'll show you here this Lake Carolina kind of surrounding this larger lake, Lake Carolina. And you move out here, we're near Elgin. Downtown Columbia is right there as well, so you can see very easy, quick commute. I know a lot of people, and we've helped a lot of clients who live in Northeast Columbia and they commute to downtown Columbia every day, and it's a really pretty easy drive depending on traffic and how fast you drive. First, we're going to take a look at a home. We actually sold this in the Canterbury Park section of Lake Carolina last year. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, almost 2,700 square feet, and it sold for $419,000. This home was all brick in a cul-de-sac, backed up to woods. A couple of things I really like about Lake Carolina. Most of the lots are a really nice size, and the way they situated the homes, especially in this price point, you get some privacy. What really was appealing for this house was the privacy. You can see the trees wrapping around, but we'll take a look inside. Hardwoods, definitely possible at this price point. I love the quality of these homes, especially in the homes that were built, when this one was, and this was built in 2003. So let's talk about schools. The schools vary in Lake Carolina because it is so large, and there are schools within Lake Carolina as well. We're in Richland 2 school district, so it's not like it's a separate Lake Carolina school district. It's all Richland 2. And here we've got Lake Murray Elementary, the middle school is Kelly Middle School, and the high school is Blythewood High School. Talking about amenities, lots of options. So $615 a year, just the general HOA, and then it does increase from there depending on what you want to do. If you want to join one of the pools, the tennis courts, things like that, you can always pay extra. But there's plenty of amenities, parks, walking trails, playgrounds that anybody in this neighborhood could use. There were a lot of sales when I looked back at the last year of what's sold in this neighborhood. And a bulk of the sales in the Northeast are in Lake Carolina. And I'll show you here. Let's find another example, another home. It's new construction still in this neighborhood, and they're still building. Here's one 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,766 square feet. And it looks like it sold for $359,900. We'll take a look at this. And I like this listing because it also shows kind of a aerial view. So you can see you're not far from water in this neighborhood, no matter which section you live in. And there we go. Another example of, this home was built, let's see here, in 2023, and it still has a nice yard. Let's take a look at one more. Here's a good example. This one in Harborside, almost 2,500 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, $336,000. But really nice. You can also get really cute, nice craftsman style homes in different sections of the neighborhood. But this is a very family-friendly neighborhood. It's a great location. I'd say the one complaint people have about this neighborhood is all the construction they're doing to really improve the road system in front of the neighborhood. But when that's done, it's going to be just great. Let's take a look at our next neighborhood. The next neighborhood we're going to look at is Long Creek, another very large neighborhood located in Blythewood, not too far from Lake Carolina in what's considered a Columbia address. But if you look here, here's Long Creek. And if we go out, you can see Lake Carolina's over here and Columbia right down here. So really great location. Also an easy commute to downtown, not as close to the highway as Lake Carolina is, but still not too far away. And there's a couple things I love about this neighborhood. It was built before Lake Carolina, so the homes are a little bit older, but it's really established, beautiful trees. The homes were really well built. This one here was built in 1985, a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, almost 3,000 square feet, and it sold for 497,000. And we'll take a look inside. All brick home, really beautiful, and you'll see here in these pictures, if it'll load here. Here we go. The exterior. This one actually has a pool, I believe, if I can get it to open. There we go. So you can see for under $500,000, a home with a pool in South Carolina, a really great value, really nice backyard. Let's take a look inside the home to give you an idea of that. This is also a golf course community, tons of amenities, pools, clubhouse, tennis courts, walking trails, playgrounds, just everything you can imagine. There we go. And you can see some updates in this home. And of course, the pool, when right now, if you buy a pool in our market, you're somewhere on average, probably between 75 and 125,000. So to be able to get a home at this price point with a pool is a really good value. Let's find something that looks a little bit different. Now that one here was built in 2008. Let's see, here's a newer home, 2019, built in 2019, 2,900 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, and it sold for 455,000. Let's take a look here. Really nice home inside. And you can see, even though this is a smaller home and it was built more recently, it still has a really nice backyard, a really good lot size. Let's talk about the schools. We're in Richland too, so we're in the same school district as Northeast Columbia. So you have the public school option. A lot of people that live in this area also take advantage of all the private charter schools that are nearby in this area and in Columbia, West Columbia as well. So we've got the assigned schools here, Round Top Elementary, Blythewood Middle, and Blythewood High Schools. As far as amenities, $382.95. It also includes a community boat ramp, so you have access to one of the lakes or ponds. They're not really huge lakes, but you do have some options there. Very walkable, very nice, beautiful neighborhood. And the HOA cost there, I said, it's $380,000. Also includes the common areas. They do a lot to keep this neighborhood looking really nice. Here's a larger home, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, right over 3,000 square feet, and it sold for $365,000. But look at this home. I don't know anywhere in the country where you can go and get a home of this size on a lot like this for that price point. This one was vacant, so not a whole lot to see, but there we go. In the kitchen. Perfect. Let's move to our last neighborhood. The next neighborhood and the last neighborhood we're going to look at is Spring Valley. Now, there's a lot of great neighborhoods in this area. These are just 3 that I really like, that I've helped a lot of people buy and sell in, and that I wanted to highlight. First, let's talk about the location of Spring Valley, very close to the highway you can see here. And so it is a really nice, quick commute to downtown Columbia. What I really love about Spring Valley, it's older, it's established, there is security that's up front and patrols the neighborhood. It's just got a really nice feel, really beautiful, great streets, tree-lined streets, water. It's just a really nice neighborhood and a great price point as well. This one, a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3,278 square feet. It sold for $401,000. So this one actually went for over list price, but let's take a look inside. Really nice brick home, I believe all brick. Yeah, really, really pretty. Let's take a look inside. Very nice backyard. I'd say the positive, the 2 positives with this neighborhood, it's definitely the security and also the location close to the highway. Beautiful backyard. They did a really nice job with that. Let's go inside here so you get an idea. It does look like this home's really well cared for. So an older kitchen, but another nice thing about this neighborhood, you can buy at a really good price point and put some money into it, put some sweat equity, and really do well if you pick the right things and do the right stuff. But I think there's a lot of opportunity in this neighborhood. Let's look at something just a little bit different. Here's a real unique home, 4-bedroom, 3-bath, just over 3,000 square feet, sold for $410,000. You know, the homes aren't cookie cutter. And although there is some new construction in the neighborhood, oh, that's beautiful, really nice. A lot of it is custom homes that people have bought a lot and built on. There's not a builder in there that's putting up tract homes. These are older, really nice custom homes, and there's actually some really large, beautiful homes in there as well. but I really love the charm and character of this house. Let's find one more at a lower price point. Here we go, $344,000, a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2739 square feet, sold for $344,900. And we'll take a look inside. Let's see, just a really nice one level. And that's a really good thing about this neighborhood as well. If you're looking for a one level home or maybe a one level with a bonus over the garage, this is a really good, a good neighborhood to look at. Very interesting pictures with the angles here. The others seem like they're on the floor. That one's in the sky. There's a lazy boy, but you get the idea. Let's talk about the HOA, $224 a quarter, common area maintenance, road maintenance, security, streetlight maintenance, trash, and green areas as well. You can see lot size. That's a 0.48 lot. Most of the lots are right under around a half an acre. For schools, same thing. You've got the option of charter or private schools close by in the area, but this neighborhood is assigned to Nelson Elementary, Wright Middle School, and Spring Valley High School in Richland too. If you're thinking of moving to Northeast Columbia or anywhere in the Midlands of South Carolina, feel free to reach out. I just scratched the surface with 3 of my favorite neighborhoods, but there's a lot of great places to live in this area.